A brief history of avatars. In the beginning, way back in dinosaur times, all avatars were classic. Each avatar was one single piece, with eyes peering through the holes in the head. As you have seen from Jane's appearance, these all had blocky wrists, elbows, hands, fingers, ankles, feet and toes. They were humanoid in shape and they walked around okay, but they didn't look very wonderful up close. Clothes were known as texture clothes and could only be overlaid like a skin, so they looked as if they were painted on. These were known as tattoo, underwear and clothing layers, and are still in use today on modern mesh bodies. Jane's black swimsuit works well like this, but in that era, all clothes were like this. Clothes were tight-fitting, like lycra, which looked especially strange with jeans or jackets. Designers were also hampered by the sleeves, which were mirror images of each other. This is fine with t-shirt sleeves, but not so good with dresses. Shoes also needed alphas, foot shapers, and rarely looked like the right size or position. And so things remained until mesh was invented. Back in Dickensian times, the first glimpse of the future came with an improvement in the unsatisfactory shoes. Slink and Metria developed beautiful mesh shoes, with the feet built inside them. Using alphas, the classic feet could be made invisible and the mesh shoe-foot combination joined on at the ankles. The difficulty here was making the feet's skin match the leg color so that the ankle joins on convincingly. The shoes were a vast improvement, but from the ankles upwards, avatars remained the same. Bare feet were still blocky too. Mesh clothes came along around this time. Clothes came in 5 standard sizes: extra small, small, medium, large and extra large. These are mesh structures independent of the avatar and stand up on the ground with nobody inside them. As such, they can be any shape, they can be asymmetrical, and they use custom alphas to hide the avatar inside. Jane's first noob dress in the free Dove dressing room was mesh. As you probably noticed already, she needs to wear the correct alpha with it all the time, otherwise parts of her become invisible or body parts show through the clothes. A giant leap forward came in recent times, with mesh bodies. Using an alpha, the original classic avatar is made invisible from the neck downwards, so that the mesh avatar replaces it, using similar shape definitions as before. There are many mesh bodies to choose from, depending on your body shape, and the availability of clothes for that body. Metria Lara seems to be the most popular at this time of writing. All of the bodies require a separate HUD to choose skins, foot shape, and many other details. Most importantly, the HUD allows various small panels of alpha to be added or removed, so the user can make their hands, feet, shoulders, arms, pelvis invisible as particular outfits require, while the clothes themselves do not require a bespoke alpha. Our noob Jane has not reached this stage yet, as mesh bodies are often very expensive, and also complex to use. In even more recent times, BOM has been developed. This means baked on mesh, and allows texture clothes from dinosaur times to be baked onto the outside of the mesh body, stretched around the new smoother shape. This allows users with mesh avatars to wear their old favorite clothes, especially tattoos, hosiery and makeup, without going back to looking like noobs again. The future is now. As you may already have noticed from photos of gorgeous avatars in shops and on Flickr, there are even more recent developments. With the advent of bento animations, it is now possible to pose hands and fingers, to move eyes around and make different facial expressions, which are all useful in photography. Of course, to do this, a mesh body and a mesh head is required, so now there are many choices and combinations for everyone. Very recently, with Lelutka Evolution X and Katwa HD, the quality of the faces, skins, eyes and makeup has improved massively. Operating all this requires 2 HUDs and life has become very complicated for a little noob to learn, hence this tutorial series. Jane is going to explore this mesh route in future episodes, but for now, let's return to our shopping. Welcome back to my tutorials and welcome to Ayuda Virtual. This sim is a little like free duff for Spanish-speaking noobs. Here I can find a free eBody classic, which I'm reliably informed can wear slink shoes and medium-sized mesh clothes. Around the corner, there are free mesh eyes, skins, and all sorts of things, so let's take a few. You can even get a free Star Wars Scout Walker here if that floats your boat. Just watch out for those teddy bears. I heard that Rebirth were giving away a free polymorph mesh head. I don't know quite what that is or what it does, but hey, it's free, and it will surely look better than a classic head. Over in the group gifts, there are plenty of related free items, so let's take those too. If I can look half as good as any of these faces on the billboards, I'll be delighted. In the room next door, the billboard explains that this Rebirth Kyra head can wear Lilutka Evo X makeup, so if I see any of that going free anywhere, I will take it. Rebirth also run a raffle, so you could win an expensive mesh head here. Back at Gaming Island now. You can see I only have 12 lindens to my name, but that is enough to upload a picture, which costs 10 lindens. Let's find my best photo from Backdrop City a few episodes ago. And upload that to be my profile picture. Now I just open my profile and drag it across from my inventory. Now other people can see me in my profile without meeting me, and think I'm not a totally mysterious noob or suspicious alt. As luck would have it today, the lovely makeup shop, Tutti Belli, is offering a free gift card, with 800 lindens for me to spend. Woohoo! I need to join the group and wear the tag though. Fair enough. I have about a week to spend the credit, which I should be able to manage. They have some nice group gifts too, so I'm going to take anything that looks pretty and fits Evo X heads. have about enough credit for 3 sets of makeup. It's going to be a difficult choice as they are all so gorgeous. When making choices from a vast array of items, I often de-render some so I am not overwhelmed. The pink tubes indicate which head the makeup is for. Katwa, genus, Evo X, logo. To make life simple, I want to take just Evo X. To spend most gift cards, you want to touch the item with the right mouse button, then pay with gift card or store credit. If you do it wrong, you may pay with your own money. I can't as I only have 4 lindens and this makeup costs 249 lindens. So I've bought the Taste Me eyeshadows and lipsticks. I need to have a careful browse here. See you again soon.